The latest episode of the What If series just came out, and although I'm hoping that they do release the What If Funko Pops for that particular episode, we do have a couple variants and some closely enough to the Marvel Zombies that actually released a very long time ago, and they've been slowly dropping. I think the latest one that dropped was actually Morbius and Black Panther 10-inch, but at the moment we have these four right here. I thought they were the ones that are most familiar, most recognizable, and these are going to be the ones that we're going to be unboxing in this video, just in recognition of the latest What If video. And if you guys have not actually watched that, make sure to go ahead and give that show a watch, because it is pretty good. We're taking a look at Zombie Mysterio Glow in the Dark. We have a comic variant of Zombie Deadpool, which released a very long time ago. We also have a Zombie Thor, which is going to particularly have a glow in the dark variant as well. And then we're going to have a Zombie Red Hulk. We have not actually gotten a actual Zombie Hulk regular type. We only have the Red Hulk, and these are the common. Now, most of you guys are actually familiar with these particular characters. However, these characters actually did drop in waves. As you can see from Deadpool, we do have Zombie Hulk, which I do refrain on what I just said. And we also have Zombie Mysterio, which we're currently reviewing. We also have Zombie Deadpool, and we're going to have two variants of Zombie Wolverine. Taking a look at Zombie Thor, we're going to have a couple more variants over there. We're going to have Zombie Thor, two variants as well. We're going to have Zombie Gambit, which is going to also have two variants. We're going to have Zombie Doctor Doom, Zombie Red Hulk, and Zombie Modak. Those are the only characters we've gotten so far. There is a lot of exclusives 10-inch, and it goes far and beyond. Unfortunately, we're not going to see any of those characters in the actual series. However, there's actual What If series coming out sometime later, so hopefully we get to see much more characters in actual Marvel Zombies, whether we get that in the What If series or we get that into its own particular show. Taking the first review at Zombie Mysterio, I gotta be completely honest that this is probably one of my favorite ones, if not the coolest one overall of the early releases. Now, these zombie pops are actually gonna be derived from the actual comics. Very rarely do actually match up with what we get to see in the MCU. However, Mysterio is of course a character with a fishbowl. One of the coolest things about this character is, well, of course, Mysterio doesn't really pull off the whole helmet off very much. However, in this case, he does not have a head, instead it's a brain, and this actually does glow in the dark. There is a comic variant that does not glow in the dark, but for the sake of this video, we have the glow in the dark one, and it is going to glow, not entirely, but for the most part, the green goo in there is going to glow. As you can see, the fishbowl is completely shattered, and it's not an even cut. It looks great all around, and it actually looks like it's shattered. It has actual scatter pieces right throughout here, cracks, and the details so far in the fishbowl look magnificent. Taking a better look at the actual back, it has creases, it has holes, cracks, and crevices over the cape. Naturally folds under and under. As you can see right there, it goes through here. It has holes. It does not look at all new, and it looks very rugged, very used up. It does not look dirty, but it does not look like it's new either. If we take a look at the front as well, the green goo is going to glow in the dark as well here. As you can tell right here, he also has some ribs showing right there. As you can see the bone pieces right there. So all in all, this character looks great. Again, this is sampled straight from the comics in most parts. There is some derivations from other comic counterparts, but for the most part, this does seem to match up. Here's a quick view of the actual glow in the dark. As you can tell, all the green goo is really going to be glowing in the dark. It's not really so much of anything else, but that actually gives it a nice glow. Some of the pink of the brain actually does glow, but it's not as intense as the green goo. Moving on with one of our more beloved zombie characters, we're going to have Zombie Deadpool, which is kind of ironic. There is a lot of stories having to do with Deadpool and his undyingness, whether he can die, turn into zombie, whether they keep him alive or whatever. If you guys are comic fanatics, you guys would know. If not, do a quick Google search and you guys will find out more information. For the most part, we have a Zombie Deadpool here, and this character is going to match up well enough with the actual Marvel content that we get to see in the movies, because the costumes actually do not change that much overall unless they do have specific variations. As you can see, we can have some green goo, we have some bullet holes or holes of some sort. We can safely assume that it might be a stab as well. As you can see, the saber is, well, going right through him. There is holes on the other side as well. However, it does not seem like they match up exactly like the ones on the back do. There is also a little stain on his butt cheek right there. But for the most part, it's green goo because it seems like this is what they spew out. There is no armor there, and well, the arm is right here. As you can see, he's saying hello to you. It does again have some goo dripping out of it, so I'm not exactly sure if he ripped his own arm off or if it fell off and he picked it up. But overall, the lower body parts are actually pretty gruesome. At the waist and below, it seems like it stops. Everything does not look zombified at all. Seems like from the waist up, it is definitely zombified. Taking a better look at the actual head, no green goo, but it seems like he's made out of dirt now with all the brown that's going around him. It's mostly a skull shape because of how thin everything is. Hardly any skin at all. Most of his actual mask is now actually ripped off, and we only have from what we can actually still resemble as Deadpool. For the most part, this Funko Pop is actually pretty gruesome, and well, if you're a Deadpool fan, this is going to be definitely a great addition. Look at all those details with all the holes and everything that has been decaying over time. Taking a better look at this character, he looks great. We actually get to see a actual view of the classic one from the soda bottles that I did a while ago. That is the actual non-zombified version. We did not get to see Thor in the actual What If series because at the moment that Infinity War has happened, he is still searching for Stormbreaker, so we did not get to see any of Thor, and well, we would not be getting classic Thor. We would be getting the newer variant. However, taking a better look at this one, taking a front view at this one, we have green glue splashing everywhere. We also have a better look at the ribs, as you guys can tell right there. And for the most part, the costume itself is just crinkly and has a little bit of holes here and there. Definitely not as gruesome as Thor. We can see his bicep is split open right there. Probably went a little too heavy on the curl ups. His actual helmet or his hammer is contaminated with green goo, probably from smashing other people. But for the most part, the actual front is, well, all in all, not too bad comparing it to Deadpool. Taking a better look at the back is where things get much more gruesome, or at least much better in detail. It looks like Swiss cheese back here with all the holes we have, all the lines, and you can definitely tell that there is some dirtiness in this Funko Pop, unlike the other ones that we got to see. Definitely seems like it's aged, it's wore out, it's been through quite a lot. Even the details in the actual boots go far and beyond. All in all, the lower body looks great. Great details. For the glow in the dark variant, everything is going to remain the same. All the green parts are going to glow in the dark unless there is some specifications that I missed. Taking a better look at the actual head, well, not too much to complain really. Everything seems to be roughly about the same. We do have some dents here and there, probably from wear and tear, but for the most part, his hair has really stood the test of time. Just look at that. It looks like old ramen noodles. It does look a little bit wore out. However, he still does have hair. The front, he just looks like a normal skull like we got to see in Deadpool. Seems like there is a bit of his lip missing, but for the most part, not too gruesome on the actual head. It does come in. All in all, great details, a great Funko Pop, and honestly, on a gruesome level, it's not too high. However, the details on this pop are far and beyond. Taking a better look at this particular Funko Pop, however, it does look pretty well. I do not have any Red Hulk Pops because they are so expensive, but as far as this one goes, it's pretty basic. Nonetheless, it does look very similar to the Zombie Hulk. It just looks like a copy and paste in some sorts. Taking a better look at this, it seems like most of his skin is always rugged because he is the Hulk. He is his own shield and armor, but you can tell that there is definitely some holes here and there. These scratches are kind of oblivious, to be honest. Very, well, animated, very toyish, unlike the other ones. It's just him here and there, nothing too in depth, I would suppose. He would get some in the actual shorts, some in the arms, some in the chest, and then taking a better look at the back, we get one long one in the actual back, but it does look like it's just some sort of paste rather than actual indentions, comparing it to the other zombie pops we got to see. Taking a better look at the head, seems like, well, The head is mostly throughout the same, nothing really changes. He just looks like he lost slight weight. They did try to make that by making this little cheekbone here stand out. However, it doesn't really look like he just looks like he's extremely mad. Pulled some skin, and well, we have this weird strand of skin right here. You can see most of his actual skull, or his lower skull, because they decided to stretch it out right here. It just normally would be covered like that. But for the most part, this Funko Pop on the gruesome level would probably be a 2 out of 10, or maybe we're being nice, a 3 out of 10. Not the best, however, he does still would be a great addition for a zombie collection, or, well, whole collection. Well, that's going to be all, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will be having much more zombie Funko Pops. I would be trying to deliver them all as quick as possible because I have so many and I'm trying to get rid of them. I just got my No Way Home shipment in, so it's going to be coming in just a couple of days as soon as I release this video. Currently very busy, so if you guys could smash that like button to show me some support, subscribe to the channel, and well, leave a comment and let me know what you guys thought and what think of the What If series so far. That's all I got for you guys today. Watch out for the zombies. Peace out.